Hi Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. How are you doing? Welcome to my sunset gonna go down here in Pahrump video. It's been more like this all day with a lot of storm clouds and hail and stuff like that, but it cleared up this way, and I just wanted to show like the sun going down. It looks like it's going to be a good one. In fact, let me move over there. There, how's that? Woohoo! Good. I'm glad you're doing good. Hi, Glenn. Glenn, how you doing? Yeah, I was like hiding in the van editing and stuff, and because it was all dark and cold and rainy looking, and I just went, when I looked outside, and oh man, it's starting to clear up. Hey Skunk, how you doing, man? Good to see you in here. Thanks. I'm not going to be on too long, but I thought that it, you know, at least deserves this, to see this. There you go. There's Yuki. There's still parts where it's raining that you can tell. Look, let me screw this over this way. Let me see. Like right there, if you look along the edge of those mountains, you can tell that it's raining. You can see around these mountains, it's all dark and stuff. But what caught my eye though is when I looked out and I saw the sun reflecting off the mountains. Like, look at all the snow. See that? Rebecca, no, she's not a Pomeranian. She's a American Eskimo dog, a Esky they call them. My daughter gave her to me thinking that it was a Pomeranian, but when she grew up, then she looks more like a Esky. But it's kind of neat being surrounded by mountains all around. Seeing the little bit of white that you see down there, that's the town of Pahrump. It goes down in a little valley. I guess that's why they call it Pahrump Valley. Oh man, that's terrible. I feel for you, man. That's what I was talking about to somebody the other day, Skunk, you know, I go, you know what's really nice about all these houses here is nobody has to mow their grass and stuff. They don't have lawns. They have sand or rocks or whatever they decide to put out there. The only place I saw grass was at one of the parks, and it was like that park that had that Art Bell Memorial Bench, and they had like real deep grass, and Yuki kept like going over there and rolling around in it and stuff. Come here, Yuki, where are you? A tornado. These people here wouldn't know what to do if they had a tornado, I bet. Really, I heard that. Is that better like that, sitting up? Yeah. I don't know how much this mic is picking up the sound of the wind and stuff, but now I feel like Brexton. I'm always doing the lives vertical like this. I know. I hear you, man. I hear you. Cutting grass is for paying people to do. That's how I feel. I'm lucky if I've had the same guy mowing my lawn for like the last 4 or 5 years, but I hope he keeps on living for a while. Okay, you can hear it once in a while. Okay, that's good. So it's not real bad. You can still hear me over the wind then. It's pretty, but it's chilly though after all that rain and stuff. I've been a haul in lime all. You've been a haul in lime all day. Oh, you've been hauling lime at work. What do they use the lime for? To mix with other stuff? Mr. Payton, oh, is it Mrs. Payton? C. Payton? I couldn't tell if you were a girl or a guy, but I just saw your picture way down there. You might be a girl. This is Pahrump, Nevada. I have some things I want to do in Pahrump, Nevada, so I'm out here camping. Free camping. BLM camping, dry camping, whatever they call it. He still wanted to do them horizontal. Doing mine the other day vertical like this, I loved it. Didn't have to touch the screen. Yeah, because you could read all the comments so easy, right, Skunk? That's what I'm saying, but you know, if you watched my live with Jenny, well, her live, she did it the vertical way and I went the horizontal way. And because they're pushing her to go that way, and she got all kinds of people from all different countries and stuff, which there's nothing wrong with, but you know, she didn't have any idea who they were or nothing, and then that kind of stuff tends to bring out trolls once in a while. There's BLM everywhere, man. I just went live Mobile Tech because it stopped raining and stuff, so I wanted to get the sunset. So, well, hi, Mr. Pamela G. Are you all through with that other place, doing your godly duties? Yeah, I'll have to watch that as soon as I get off of here, Mobile Tech. I'm not going to be on here very long because it's too cold to be sitting your butt out here. Thank you, C. Payton. Yes, that's what made me want to get on here, was to show everybody that the sunset. Earlier, I think I got part of it at the very beginning of this. So after this is over, watch the very beginning, and I think I got how the sun was shining on the mountains, and that was pretty impressive. That's what woke me up out of the van, was going, oh, look at all that. The mountains are all lit up. Yeah, Peyton, C. Peyton. The darker it gets, you'll see more and more lights down below in the valley, and that's the town of Pahrump. I'm as good as a cute cottontail bunny at Skunk Ate Mysteries. Oh man, that car just ruined my view. I found that out living here most of my life. I've never heard of the Bureau of Land Management and Free Camping until you told me about it, John. Hey, that's good. So that's a good thing that you're watching and I said something, huh? Unlike a lot of other people, they want to prefer to keep everything secret and all that stuff and not tell you what you're doing and all that, you know. I think everybody deserves to know everything about free stuff or camping and all that stuff, man. Why, you know, why hide it, you know? They're calling them cottontails. Put a slow sign in pylon out there, John. Really, man. Put a sign. Don't mess with my view. Yep. I believe in sharing all the land and seeing everything. Everybody needs to get out and see all this beautiful stuff for themselves, man, while they have the chance to. I like this bunch of mountains over here, but they don't have none of the sunshine on them. They need to see the real deal, the real deal. I was talking to somebody recently in the last couple of days, and talking about another YouTuber that was out in the Death Valley, and he was shooting a video, and he made it seem like, oh look, we just came upon this old cabin. Look at this old cabin. Oh yeah, it looked like it was built real good and blah 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 and all this stuff. And like he discovered it and something, and oh, thank you, Pam. And he more or less made you believe that, you know, he was out there in the middle of the desert, Death Valley, and he found this place out of no reason. But you know what? If you go out to the place where it's at, there's signs all over the place saying, this is so-and-so cabin. It's been here for so long. They've got a big old billboard right before you get to it and all that stuff. But the coolest thing of all is, besides the cabin, about 50 steps away, and he's got one of those aquifers that have the pretty, beautiful blue, crystal clear waters bubbling to the top all the time. Can you imagine living somewhere like that, you know, and then go out? And his house was so well fortified or built so good that I imagine it would have been cool in the summertime and kept warm in the wintertime, you know. But it's kind of funny because I remember back on that video, I go, he didn't show any of these signs and the boardwalk leading up to it and all that stuff, or say anything about the little pond or the little aquifer, you know, because he wanted you to believe that he found it out there in the middle of nothing. But that's not what it was. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool, Mobile Tech, when you see it. And the one I'm talking about is Longstreet, the Longstreet cabin. And you know, if you go out there, it's not like you're going to walk around and all of a sudden discover it. They have so many signs pointing you that way, and say, you know, they say Longstreet cabin, 3 more miles, only 2 miles, and you know, hey, YouTube police, sup, man, sup? I'm glad you came by, man. I've been missing to seeing all your stuff going on, but just been kind of busy, and it's hard to upload videos when you don't have no signal a lot of times. So yeah, still Mobile Tech, but you know what I'm talking about. They were trying to lead the assumption that they discovered the place, more or less, you know, but they didn't discover nothing. It's all a national park, and there are signs leading to the place, you know. The more you try to do, the harder it gets. I know it. You only got 2 hands, huh? Yep, I like this view. Pretty. I like the other view too, with the mountains, but they're not as nice right now. Hey, Critter Creek. I didn't do it. Mobile Tick did. YouTube police. I swear I didn't do it. Mobile Tick did. The Mobile Tick says, "Go ahead. He'll never find me. I'm up here in the high mountains of Sierra." I have no affiliation with YouTube other than as a channel, as a content creator. He's just joking. He's just kidding. He's just kidding there. Belt. I keep wanting to call you Belt Loop 29. That's Belt Loop 29. So he's just kidding. That's Skunk Ape's whatchamacallit, humor there. I really am in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, you probably are. A lot more than a lot of these people say it, you know. I couldn't help it though. When I've got some videos coming out later, and then it's easy to say, look, I really am out in the middle of nowhere. You know, everybody just says it because there are certain ones that always say, you know, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Hey John, I know a ham radio operator whose FCC given license was ran. Oh yeah, KG6 FCC. That's a cool one. I always wanted a W5 NFL. Hey, Glenn, tell Mobile Tech what your call is. I think Glenn's a cool call. Glenn is I think it's KE5EOO, isn't it? EOO. Yeah, there is a little town called Nowhere, Oklahoma. I don't think there's much there though. But Glenn, among all these YouTubers, it's always, you know, they don't want to say where they're at and they don't want to give out no locations. So they always say, well, here I am out in the middle of nowhere. That's what they always say, you know. Hey, quiet resilience. How you doing, man? Hey, thanks for stopping in. I commented on your video, and you know, told you about I just released that drone footage and stuff, and then you went and watched it. I haven't replied yet, but welcome in, Quiet Resilience. Quiet Resilience. He has a van, and I'm not quite certain about his story about his engine problems, but I think he's sort of stuck in the Pahrump area until they get parts for his van. It runs, but not like it's supposed to. But we'll welcome Quiet Resilience. Yeah, thanks for posting his channel there, Pam. I met him. I didn't meet him, but I just started following him on YouTube because he just puts out some nice stuff out there, and you know, talking about how it affects him and about free camping and all that stuff. So. But welcome to the channel, Quiet Resilience, and I hope you end up following my travels for a while, because I'm going to be pumping out a lot of videos. I'm behind. I'm trying to upload. I'm trying to upload the Valley of Fires, where I walk through that lava flow and all that stuff right now, but it's taken a long time. So I don't know when it's gonna happen, that one. But then I wanted to do a couple more also real quick. I want to do like I got one. John told some ham work. Oh, I did some ham work. Oh yeah, I was sitting there trying to talk to Mobile Tech, and I ended up talking to somebody from another country. I can't remember, but Stalls Blues, what's going on, man? All right. Yeah, that's who it was at Costa Rica. Talked to a guy in Costa Rica sitting here trying to talk to Mo, and I mistakenly talked to Costa Rica. Oh well. Transmission issues, that's what happened, huh? Yeah. Well, hopefully they get that all resolved, man. I hope you found somebody nice in Pahrump that could help you fix it, man. There's a town in Missouri called Tightwad. Yeah, and Mobile Tech talked to Japan. He told me about it. He was all excited. He goes, I'm going to go make a video right away. And he has. He made a little short video, I think. I don't know if it's a short or a regular one, though. I do talk with a friend in Tasmania from time to time. That's cool. All right, yeah. I'd love to YouTube police. To my first Valley of Fires video. Yeah, thanks, fam. It's about 6 minutes long. Okay, so it's a normal video. It's not a short video then, huh? That's cool. And you can clearly hear them talking in Japanese. I noticed that he kept repeating his call sign over and over, and he talks real slow that way so you guys could understand him. How's Mr. Stalls Blues doing? Yeah. Every time I see Stalls Blues, it makes me want to grab my guitar and play Jimi Hendrix. Belt loop, I like it for the convenience right now. Like right now, I'm not going to be on very much longer, but I just wanted to show everybody the sunset and stuff, and for the convenience, you know, and just you could it scrolls across the chat scrolls through there and stuff. It's all right, you know, but if I'm really somewhere really nice, then I'd rather do it the other way, you know, and show everything. Yes, Inks Auto Repair. I have appointment on the 20th and then heading to my home base. Well, that's cool, Quiet Resilience. I hope they don't, I hope they do you right and stuff. And where is your home base? Mine is in the Oklahoma City area. Oh yeah, you sub to Mobile Tech. Mobile Tech is the master trailer maker or redoer. He takes apart old trailers and stuff right down to the skin and bones and makes them back up again. It makes you want to rock out. Yeah, never mind. Link. Oh, there it is. Mobile Tech's Japan video. 29.29. Yeah, I don't know that they used to have all those kind of. They used to have all kinds of 18 calls back when I was starting the radio. That they'd say, "Do you know what an 1810 is?" Well, I don't want to say it on here, but for 10 minutes, you know. Oregon State. Oh, cool. So you're a West Coast guy anyway, Quiet Resilience. So that's cool. So you don't have that far to go, and then by the time you get up there, it's going to be in nice time, nice weather and stuff up there too. Restore is the word. Yeah, I can't ever think of the word, Pam. Sometimes I got my tongue over my eye tooth and I can't see what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Restore is the word. It's nothing to deal with calling. It's just a cool number. Yeah, I took a picture of it. Oh, you're 29. Yeah. Oh, I know, but you do everything 29. Like, he was the 29th caller, the 29th second, the 29th day. Yeah, it means we bring them back to their original beauty. Yeah. X-Duty. Hi, I'm new. Welcome to the chat, X-Duty. I'm sitting here and I'm showing everybody the sunset that's almost down already, but in Pahrump. And yeah, you're stuck on 29 for sure. But it's okay. It's okay. There's a lot of worse things that you could be doing. As long as you still take the beautiful pics and vids, John, we don't care if you talk funny. Okay, that's a deal. I take some great pics, I think, and thank you, Stalls. Thank you. Yeah, it's been cloudy and like a little bit of rain, and I heard there was some hail in the other side of Pahrump over there. In fact, Ross from Tacoma Mines, he posted a thing. He was laughing at the people in Pahrump, going, "Oh, look, they're complaining about a little bit of hail," and then next thing you know, he was getting it out there in his place, and he lives in a really remote area. It's even way past Tacoma. You got to turn left and go way out there past that China date farm and stuff. And he lives in those hills out there, and he was getting that kind of weather because he said something. That's why. That's right. 29 for many years. And to me, when I think of Belt Loop 29. I always, the first time I saw you there, Belt Loop, I saw the Batman thing, so I'm always thinking black and yellow and the 29, that's Belt Loop, you know. And then I started seeing you in all these other chats and stuff, you know. My old CB sideband, Totem Pole Control, 1381. Last year I celebrated my 71st lap around the sun. Cool. X-Duty, are you a friend of YouTube Police and followed him here? Because that sounds like one of his friends there, the X-Duty. I'm 53 going 8. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, Stalls. But I hope we get some good weather coming up for what? Tomorrow and the weekend, so because I wanted to do some other stuff. I didn't get too much done today because stuff beyond my control, but I'm gonna get stuff done. So yeah, 29 held it. All right, you posted X Duty's channel. I'll have to check that out later on. Tuesday night was a live-a-thon. Yeah. Yeah, really. Oh, is that the one? Is that when I did the live with Jenny? We both did our. She started and I started. She was vertical and I was on the horizontal. Hey, there you go, belt loop. Step on the back. Hey, can you give me a like, please? So, can you give me a like with this one and police one too? You know what I'm talking about. Thanks, man. Random guy. You walk for us. I fell off my bed yesterday. Now my waist hurts and my knee gas. Oh man, sorry about that, man. Hey, I'll tell you what's going to be a good video that I'm going to make. And I'm going to keep it exactly as it is in this one, the first footage I have, and that's when I went to Rhyolite. And it was funny because I was so enthralled by the buildings and stuff, and I was just like, I started filming it and walking backwards, okay? So I'm sitting there talking about, this is the so-and-so building, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't know, but I saw it later in the video, but there was like a little wash behind me that I didn't see. It was like a foot deep. And I kept walking backwards, and boom, it got me falling down. I fell back. I went, oh man. I go, I'm going to keep it in there just so you guys can see it. Oh yeah, then after that, then Deb went live. Yeah, well, no, first whatchamacallit went live. That was when Gypsy went live. She went live for a long time too, and then Deb went live. Thank you very much, Belt Loop, and thank you very much, YouTube Police, for the likes, and everybody else. Please give me a like too on your way out if you haven't already. Oh man, no. Thank you, Mobile Tech. I appreciate that, man. Golly, I appreciate that a whole bunch, man. That can go into the travel fund. 6-pack on Mo. All right. Well, maybe that's better. Yeah. Yeah, and then Pamela says, John is so close to 1.5. Yeah, I need like, I don't know, less than 10 people to subscribe, and I'll be at 1,500. That's going to be cool. Hey, Chris, how you doing? I noticed you posted a couple of videos today, and I'm going to go watch them when I get time. I think I'm subbed on all of my channels to John. Okay, that's great, Belt Loop. Thanks, man. Mobile Tech, I appreciate it, man. You don't have to do that though. Let me see how far back am I. Let's see. That'll buy a 6-pack of Corona. It may be in the little bottles. That's cool. I'm still working on 500 on one of my channels. Yeah, but you have like thousands on your other one, so you're doing a good job juggling all that stuff there, Belt Loop. I'm doing great, Silent Forgotten Chris. I just wanted to come on and do a short here and show everybody the sunset. Hey, Belt Loop, what happened with that deal where you were doing like so many thousand shorts to see what would work? Did that ever work for you? Did it get you like what you wanted, the view-wise and all that stuff? I think you posted one every hour or something like that? Kampai, really? Yeah, I posted an Elvis video earlier, and then I'm going to do all of his movies. Just have to get around to the music. Yeah, that's the hard part of doing that. But I don't know. I think you're one of those guys that you guys make the videos with what do they call it? Where you can redo somebody's stuff just to show it and stuff. So, Sarah Torjum, glad to see you in the chat. This is Pahrump, Nevada. It's part desert. I'm sitting in the desert above the town. I don't know how good you guys can see that down there now, but the sun has already gone down, and now the lights are starting to twinkle in town down below. I kept it up for a month, but the effectiveness dropped almost immediately. they got tired of it or what, or you got tired of it, I know it, but but you did get 35,000 views on the first day. That's something else, see? I can see the brothel from here. No, it's this way, Mo, over there. This is pretty much set in the middle of the town, I guess, or this would be right here. In the main road that goes to Pahrump, I think is 160, and that goes like from your left to your right. So, well, belt loop, now they're pushing the vertical thing is what they're doing now. They're pushing the vertical thing, and if you read that whole memo on that, they're saying that if you go live, if you do your lives vertical, we'll put it so you can read all of your chats and stuff, and we will push your videos out there into the mainstream, and you'll be able to find the videos. Whereas if you do the lives the horizontal way, then they won't do that for you. So they were really pushing it, you know. Yeah, supposedly Pam, you know. So once they try to get it, you know, you see what happened to Jenny on hers. She got like a bunch of different viewers besides her own, but then, you know, would you rather for a sub? Floppers. Welcome to the chat, Floppers. I don't know who you are. I've never seen you, but good to meet you. Beautiful mountains that compare to bloody rainy London. All right, you're in London, or you've been there. That'd be cool. Beltloof 29 Homestead says, I never worry about subs. I pay attention to them, but never worry about them. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for dropping my link, Pamela G. I don't know. There's just a point where you want to get so many subs, and then you worry about all your content and stuff. You know, too many people want to do too many lives and have no content. But I believe in having content. You know, I strictly believe in having content to show, because what good is a live if you sit there and talk about all this stuff and you don't have any content to show anybody afterwards? You know, if they're really interested in your channel, they'll look at your channel and they'll say, well, he doesn't have anything on there, you know, but they might like the live, you know. Hello, Scott Shipley. Hello from Philly. How is it in Philly? Is it still chilly or is it warming up out there? Hello back at you, man. This is from Pahrump, Nevada. Once I got this channel to 500, I start focusing on getting this, and yeah, one thing over and over, yeah. But I have my own goals that I want, Belt Loop, and I wanna, you know, start with the subs, and that's why I wanted to do this crazy road trip with no time limit, and I'll go everywhere and show everybody everything that I do, you know, and I try to do that in all my shorts and videos and stuff too. Thanks go to John. Thank you, Pam. Silent Forgotten, everybody needs to go sub up to Silent Forgotten, you know. You'll get there, man. You got 369 subs. 500 is going to come and go just like that, and then 1,000 is going to be next for you, man. They like your content, the kind of content that you do, especially the grave stuff that you do, that people really like, you know. I mean, look at my video of Art Bell, his grave and his house and grave and all that. It's doing real well for me, you know. Oh, that steak that looked good on one of you. Really. Oh, there's a little bit of color right there, yeah. Yeah, everybody go check out Silent Forgotten if you haven't, you know. And Mo Bubbler, would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games? I would rather have unlimited bacon, man, and games once in a while. But I'm not really that much of a game player. I do occasionally, you know, but they're too complicated for me. I don't have those quick reflexes anymore. I could barely play a song on my guitar, man. See, that's just it. I don't know if my content is any good. I find it interesting, but I'm clueless as to whether or not it's entertaining. That's just it, Belt Loop. You have to find that niche where where you sit there and you make a video, make it so it pleases yourself. And if it pleases yourself, usually that reflects into your video, and then when they watch it, they say, hey, that was all right, you know. Because I've made some real bad stuff, and you know, I thought was good. And then some of the stuff that I thought was good was no good. Everybody liked, you know. So it just depends on what people are in the mood for and how you put it together, actually. I have lots of graves in my neck of the woods and nobody has ever heard of. Yeah. Yep. It's called Chris's Virgin Tarot. I fell for that one, man. One string at a time. Yep. Yeah, especially for us belt loop like me and you. I'm not saying you, but me, because I'm an older person, you know, so that's one thing against you when you're trying to start a YouTube, because everybody goes, well, you know, he's too old to be following YouTube because we're too young to follow him because, you know, we're the younger generation. But you know what? I think us older people, I think that we know, we have more knowledge than the younger people. We know more about everything in general, you know. Maybe you can't play video games as good and stuff, but you know, you sit down and pick our brains for a while, and we know a few things here and there. You know, we got this far, then you know, we'll get by. Put it out there, then spin that wheel. That's right. Yeah, right there, like a mobile tech said, I try to make it like you are with me. Yeah, exactly, man. You know, just checking whether or not I'm subbed on it. You got 1 million channels too. It's not always the boobs that can. Yeah, but Pam, you know what? That would help if I was a girl with big boobs and all that stuff and good looking and tattoos and stuff. That sure would help, you know. It would help to get the initial rush of viewers anyway. I don't know how long they would follow, but but I don't know. I love doing this, and I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change the way I'm doing, and that's the way. That's why I stole that from Blind Views when I said that's the way I see it, you know. And Belt Loop said I'd rather watch a girl with big. That's nothing bad saying that. I'm a Pamela G. I'm a butt man. I don't know. We might have to block that one. You can borrow mine. Then okay. Whoops. Did I say that? Wise advice. Hey, Glenn Godfrey. Good to see you, man. I don't know if you've been watching my little travels across the West, but I don't know. I can't remember if you were in Jenny Gibbs Live or mine and Jenny Gibbs Live. We both had a live at the same time. It lasted for a couple hours. I think you might have been in there. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Need to start showing more leg. Yeah. She would be a co-host or something. Yeah, Glenn Godfrey's another guy that's up in Canada that's a good old guy. I just like women, and my wife tamed me down a lot. I can understand that, Belt Loop, you know. I know you guys have been married for a long time, and that's not something that you see a whole lot anymore is long-term relationships like that, you know. But the way they have it where they make it almost where you have to both work to make any kind of a good living, you know, then you have to compromise on a lot of things, you know. And Lord help you if you have a wife that makes more money than you do. Unless you date your wife. Yep. But I'm saying, what I'm saying is I think Belt Loop and his wife have been together for a long time. And that's something to be said in this day and age. Whoops. I'm trying to be so smooth moving this thing around, then I bump it. It'd be cool to, let me see, why was Colonel Sanders a typical male? Because all if ever he had on his mind was breast. I fell for that one too. You got some good ones there, Silent Forgotten. Yeah, see, for 35 years, that's a lot. That's a long time. Congratulations, Belt Loop, you know. Because you know what? Most people that watch YouTube aren't even that old, you know. I mean, my daughter's almost 35. And you've been married that long, see? I dubbed these Sybil. Really. You hear that? I'm sub to you on all. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Belt Loops. I appreciate that. Okay, you guys. Yuki's barking at some dog that's half a mile away. And it's getting chilly, so I'm going to end this and get in there and get warmed up and have something good to eat. So, all right. I thank you, Glenn, I'm glad that you got the tail end of both lives, man. That's pretty cool. Hopefully there could be some more of that, maybe, you know. So, no, you didn't. You did. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to something else, Pam. Nah. Mobile Tech, thank you for the donation, and I'm gonna go watch you do video. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot, man. That helps out a lot. And everybody else, appreciate y'all coming in. And until next time, we'll be out here, soonerJHtravels, and we're gonna be keeping it real and showing you guys all this stuff. You guys have a good one, man, and take care. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.